guys, welcome to our new video. In this video, we will learn the summary of Lesson 1, A Wrong Man in Workers' Paradise, which is written by Rabindranath Tagore. This lesson is included under the prose section of 10th Standard English book. So let's begin this lesson. Before going to the summary, let us know something about the author. Rabindranath Tagore is an artist, painter, choreographer as well as a very known musician. He was the first Indian to receive the Nobel Prize for his work Gitanjali, an offering of poems. Truly said, Rabindranath Tagore is the very heart of this country, very contemporary, yet the most ancient. In this work of Rabindranath Tagore, he describes how in decades ahead, all the works will be done by the computers and all the intelligent machines. During that time, man will be left with no work. He will have all times of leisure. In that time, there will arise a question to the mankind about how he would utilize that time, how he would spend that time. In this lesson, let us know what significance these lessons have in our lives. Before that, a pre-reading activity. If you have a garden, you grow not only coconuts, vegetables and fruits, but also roses. Why? Well, roses adds to the beauty of a garden. It is so fancy and attractive, and hence we desire to grow roses in our garden. This work of Rabindranath Tagore can be described as a satire. A satire is the use of humor and exaggeration to criticize people's action. Well, before starting the summary, let us know the meaning of some important words. The very first word is utility. Utility means usefulness. Whims. Whims refer to certain sudden desire to have something or to perform something. Quaint. It refers to being fancy or attractive in some unusual manner. Lingering is to continue to exist more longer than expected. Ply in this lesson refers to study. Moving finger refers to destiny or our fate. Aerial messenger is the God's messenger. Exalted is to feel very happy or delighted. Lounged is to move in a more relaxed manner. Jostle is to push roughly against someone. Bustling, to move energetically or highly busily. Torrent is a very fast stream of water. Wisps refer to a small lock of hair. Utility refers to usefulness. Inquisitive is the urge to learn something. Well, now let's start the summary of this lesson. This lesson is about a man who never believed that there exists something called utility in this world. He believed that more than usefulness, there exists some time of leisure which should be utilized. Believing so, he never spent a single minute to do something useful. He always indulged in some leisure work. These works which were done by him were brushed away by the people as leisure works. They were always neglected by the people. This man, he was always indulging in some works of making some sculptures of man, woman and castles. He made some fancy earthen things and decorated them with seashells. Further, he painted them and wasted all his time. He spent his time being useless and needless, not doing any work. So the people always laughed at him. Sometimes he would feel like he would shake off all such desires of his and indulge himself in some useful work. But such thoughts never went away from his mind. They always remained in his mind. So the author here gives us an example of some students who never read their books in the whole semester and still pass their exams. So this man was of the same category. He never did any useful work in his entire life on earth, but still he found some place in the heaven. He entered the heaven. But destiny writes its lessons even in the heaven. Mistakenly, the God's messenger who was taking care of him took him to the workers' paradise and found a place for him in that paradise. In this paradise, the people engaged themselves in some work or the other. They never spent a single minute for leisure. They believed that time is precious and they have to utilize a single minute also to do their works. They were very happy and delighted to use each and every minute of their life in doing some work. They did not spare a single moment, and they did not have so. All the people living there, including men and women, spent their time doing some useful work. But this man had never done any work during his life on earth, so he did not do any work here. All the work was done by other people, and he passed his life on this paradise by moving here and there. He moved relaxingly on the streets, pushed against the hurrying man, and laid down on the green meadows, watching others work. He was always in the way of others who engaged themselves in some useful work. In this workers' paradise, there was a girl who was really very hurried. She was going to the torrent to fill her pots with water. You can note here that the torrent is described as silent, a silent torrent of the workers' paradise, because in this paradise, everyone was so busy that a torrent would also not waste its energy singing. Now, the girl was so hurried, and her movement on the road is described by the author in a very beautiful manner. The author says that the girl's movement is just like the movement of a skilled hand on the strings of guitar. You can understand how hurried the girl was. Her hair was also carelessly done, showing that she was not at all interested in making up her hair. The one thing she was interested was her works. The tuft of hair came on her forehead to watch the dark wonders of her eyes. And in this paragraph, the author wants to convey that the girl was very busy and interested only in her work and nothing about leisure. This idle man was standing by the stream, looking at the busy girl. The busy girl here is described as a princess who sees the lonely beggar. Lonely beggar here is the man. She sees him and is filled with pity because he has no work to do. So she goes to him. Concerned about having not work, she asks him whether she could lend her some work. But this man told her that he could not spare a minute for work. The girl of workers' paradise did not understand what he meant to say and said that she could spare him some work if he would like to work. The man now called the girl as the girl of the silent torrent. He further said that he had been waiting to take some work from her hands. Further she asked what kind of work would he like to do. It is now surprising for us to know that this idle man wants to work, but he asks for the girl's pictures. The girl feels like he wanted her pictures to draw water from the well, but she was wrong. The idle man wanted to draw pictures on her picture. He wanted to paint her pots, decorate them, and spend his time. This made the girl of the silent torrent angry. She was annoyed. She said that she had no time to waste on such a person like him, and she went away. But every day she came to the torrent and drew water in her pitchers, she performed her activities and met this idle man. In this process, this idle man called the girl of the silent torrent and asked her to give one of her pots so that he could draw pictures on them. The girl initially relucted, but finally she yielded. She gave him one of her pots. Now the man was delighted. He started painting. He started drawing line after line, put color after color, and decorated her pictures. Friends, the remaining portion of this lesson will be covered in the next part. If you liked our video, please like, share, comment and subscribe. We will be coming with new videos in the upcoming days. Thank you.